have some breaking news coming in about the encounter from Rajouri. Let's take a look at that. These are the inside details that I'm breaking to you right now in the morning telecast. There's been reportedly heavy terrorist movement that has been seen in the last few days at 4 launch pads in different locations. There is a possibility of infiltration also from where this attack also took place. This is the international border of Jammu and Kashmir, and specifically the Jammu region, which the international border is with Pakistan. And it appears to have been reactivated because the deployment and the crackdown have increased in the Kashmir Valley. According to our sources, these are Lashkar and Jaish terrorists that are gathering there. Let me immediately go across to Sunil Ji Bhatt for the latest on that. Sunil, the belt that is of the Jammu region and close to the international border with Pakistan is very different from Kashmir, where there can still be a lot of border that can be sealed. And that perhaps is the reason that terrorists, clearly frustrated at this point, trying to look for all options to activate the terrorism. And I'm sure they will not succeed. But the fact remains, at least with these operations of the anti-terror, there may be terrorists being killed. But these terrorists are also succeeding to infiltrate in some areas.
Well, Pooja, as far as the twin border districts of Rajouri and Poonch are concerned, these two districts are, near the line of control with the, Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. So there have been infiltration attempts in the past also, and in the recent past, terrorists have managed to, infiltrate into Jammu and Kashmir, and their plan is clear. They want to create mayhem here. They want to create bloodshed here. And that is why security forces are being targeted, civilians are being targeted, and an impression is being given that all is not well in Jammu and Kashmir. And terrorists have managed to, create problems, create disturbances in Rajouri and Poonch. These two districts, as I have been emphasizing, are border districts. They are surrounded by, hills and dense forests. At times, visibility is low, weather is inclement, so it becomes very challenging for the security forces. I will just ask my camera person Neeraj to show you the pictures of this dense forest. We have ventured in this forest. We wanted to give a 360-degree view of this entire stretch to our viewers. Camera person Neeraj is showing, see, look at the terrain. And imagine how difficult it must be for the security forces to carry out anti-terror operation. There are teams of security forces who have gone deep inside the forest belt. So since morning, we saw that many teams of Indian Army as well as of the J&K police went deep inside the forest area. They are trying to trace the terrorists who carried out the dastardly terror attack yesterday on the 2 army vehicles, in which 4 of our brave hearts, attained Veer Gati. They want to avenge the killings of our
army
Jawans,
clearly is tracking the movement of the terrorists, and it will not be very long before these terrorists are, of course, discovered, found, and they will, of course, be neutralized as well. Stay on with me, Sunil, because joining me on the phone line right now is the former Director General of Police of J&K, SP Ved. Each time these attacks and these encounters that take place in Rajouri Poonch belt, unlike in Kashmir, and we hear of casualties from our side, our soldiers who are killed in action while retaliating too. But is it a reminder that there needs to be a security review? What are the loopholes, do you think, that the terrorists are able to find in this belt that is leading to casualties on our side too?
See, if you recall, last time in the attack in Rajouri, where we lost our two senior officers, after that encounter, some terrorists were neutralized. Army commander said still we have 20-25 terrorists operating in this area. So as long as this group remains, there will always be a threat of attack like what happened yesterday. And we have to go after them. There's no doubt about it. And terrain, as we have been discussing, is Rajouri Poonch is very difficult. We need, if these foreigners have been successful in crossing and taking shelter in the thick forest and caves and this area, they will, in their timing of choosing, they will come and monitor the movements and attack, because that is the purpose they have come for, to attack security forces and the army and change this narrative of improvement in situation after abrogation of Article 370. I personally feel, my assessment is, they have been tasked only with this purpose, so that this narrative can be changed, that J&K is no more terrorist-free, and in spite of 370 and all that. This is what the deep state of Pakistan and these terrorists are doing. And we have to, in the 90s, this area was badly infested, and Indian Army and the paramilitary and J&K police together had virtually cleared this area. For the last 15 years, Jammu region was free of terrorism.
Correct.
But last one and a half year, this area is giving trouble, and we need to review our deployment, review our assessment, review our threat perception, and see that these people are tracked down and eliminated. That is the only answer.
Appreciate you joining us. Yes. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Finish your point, sir.
Boys, rope in as many local boys.
True.
Those who are resident of Rajouri and Poonch, maybe appoint them as SPOs and involve the BDCs. I think these boys will dig them out and kill them. I am very confident about it.
Absolutely, sir. Having known the people of Jammu region of Rajouri and Poonch, I can assure that the terrorists must know that not in the Jammu region the residents will allow or permit these terrorist actions to escalate. There may be a certain small section that could be acting as overground sympathizers, but Jammu people will not allow the terrorists to make this what Kashmir was for 3 decades. That's my hope, and the security forces also increasing their deployment in that region.